my name's Robin Lambert. I am 19 years old and living with cerebral palsy, but you guys know me as the T-Rex, and you're watching my T-Rex life. Today, if you didn't already read the title of this video, I want to talk about dating and relationships and cerebral palsy because it's something that you guys ask me in nearly all of my popular videos in the comment section. Now, disclaimer, I am no way in the entire world a professional at the whole dating and relationship thing. In fact, I'm quite hopeless at it. But you guys have asked, so I shall share my opinions and my thoughts and my experiences with y'all. Now, you guys often ask me like, Robin, how do you go getting boyfriends? How do I get a boyfriend? Blah, blah, blah. Now, like I said, I'm not a matchmaker. I cannot tell you how to get a boyfriend, and I cannot promise you that you will get a boyfriend, and I don't know enough about your life to tell you to chase that special someone. But one thing that I absolutely do know is, well, in my opinion, I believe that there is someone for everyone. Although it might take some people longer to find their someone, I bet they're out there and they're just waiting. You just have to meet and then things will go from there. And I know it's extremely cliche, but I believe that. And I also think the most important thing when it comes to dating and relationships, whether you have a disability or not, is to be yourself. There's no point in trying to be someone else to match someone else, because eventually you're not going to be able to keep that up and they're going to see the real you. And they may not have fallen in love with the real you if you've been pretending to be someone else. And that puts them and you in a really awkward position. Now sure, I'm not saying that you have to like fart in front of someone, like on your first date. Of course there's going to be things that you're going to do. You're going to try and make yourself look the best you can look. But don't alter your personality. Don't change the way you dress or, you know, all of those kind of things, because at the end of the day, you want someone to fall in love with you or be attracted to you, not this other version of yourself that you're portraying. Because like I said, you can't keep that up forever. I know, I've tried that, and then I've been like, nope, that's not me, and even you're not worth me keep doing this kind of thing, so, meh. You know, people ask me like, when do I disclose my disability? When should I tell someone I'm disabled? Blah, blah, blah. For me, it's never really been a problem because A, when I walk, I have a limp, and B, when I'm not walking, I'm in a wheelchair. So it's pretty obvious that I have some kind of disability. And to be honest, all of the boyfriends that I've had as of yet have been friends first and then boyfriends, so we've kind of known each other like really well before we've started dating. And like at school, it was really obvious that I had a disability because I'd wheel around in a wheelchair. But when I've gone on dates with people that like haven't been from like school or like friends, they've just been like friends of friends or like whatever. I haven't brought it up like on that first date. Like if it comes up, I don't hide it. But I haven't been like, yo, hi Robin, I'm disabled. I kind of figured that when it comes up, that will be the best time to raise it. And if they ask me about my disability, I have like no problems answering any kind of questions, as long as they're like polite and respectful, because I'm curious about other people's disabilities and stuff, so it's only natural that people will be curious about mine, I think. And I also think that disability is a great filter. Like Annie said this in one of her videos recently, and I was just like, totally, like I've been thinking that for so long. Like if someone can't accept your disability, then they're probably not the kind of person that I want to like date. Like I want them to be able to accept me for who I am, and my disability is part of who I am, and I want them to be like understanding and caring of like the difficulties that I may have now, because if they can't like deal with my disability now, like if I'm in a relationship and something bigger comes up, like are they going to be able to deal with that? No, probably not. And I totally understand why some guys or girls or whatever are apprehensive about coming into a relationship with a person with a disability, because there's these like perceptions in society about disability and what that means. But I think as long as they're willing to like learn from you and like willing to like see how you want to be treated and how you want to be viewed, then that's not really a problem. I think like a lot of people assume coming into a relationship with a person with a disability that there might be like an extra level of care that they might need to do, which in some cases is true, you know, people want their partners to be able to help them in certain ways. But for a lot of disabled people, you know, are like really independent and we don't need that. Or if we do need like help and care, we have other people in our lives that tend to do that. But I mean, that being said, like if you go out and you can't open a bag of crisps, like you want to be able to ask your, you know, partner to be, you know, to do that without it being like super awkward. Or like if they need to open up a door or whatever it is, you know, they need to help you do something, then, you know, you want to be on the same level and you want that to kind of just be like a chill situation where no big deal is made out of it. So yeah, I mean, this is obviously not really helpful in people's pursuit of trying to find a special someone in their life, but I think the key thing is just to like, you know, to be yourself. And, you know, I think if you're like, especially if you're like, if you come across as being confident in yourself, and you know that you can own your disability as being part of who you are, I think that makes it a lot easier for other people to see past the disability and to see who you really are, and that's what you want people to see when you're like looking for that kind of romantic relationship. And I think that's definitely helped. Like since I've become more confident in myself, I've definitely found that people have, you know, become more attracted to me, or you know, have paid more attention to me and been more interested in finding out who I am. Whereas when I was more less self-confident, like it was kind of just a barrier between me and everyone else. Being in a relationship isn't the be all and end all. Like if you're not in a relationship, like I know you may want to be in a relationship, but don't stress about it. Like it will happen when it happens. And you know, for a long while I grew up thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna be forever alone. Oh my god, all my friends have already like had sex, or they've already done this or that, they've already kissed people, blah blah blah, they've all got boyfriends, oh my god. But at the end of the day, that gave me more time to get to know myself and to build my own character and my own personality. And now, like, I really don't feel like I have to rush into all of that stuff. And, you know, and now I do have a boyfriend, and I know I'm not going to be forever alone. You know, even if I'm not with this person, I'm with someone else. You know, I know that I have enough confidence in myself to know that, you know, things are gonna be OMG, homie. So yeah, I don't know if you're a young person and you have like CP or something, you may be like totally worried about like getting intimate with someone. Like I didn't even like hugging people because I just felt that I was like so awkward physically that it was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. This is gonna be the most embarrassing thing ever. I'm gonna stuff this up. And especially when you think about like other stuff that's more intense than just like a hug, yeah, it still freaks me out. But honestly, like I said, if you have built up a relationship with someone previously, prior, whatever, and you know, they really respect you for who you are, and they're understanding of your disability and all that jazz, when it comes to it, I think it won't be a big deal. Like everyone's first time is awkward from what I can gather. And like everyone stresses about that stuff, like just because you have a disability, you're not alone in that. I know it might kind of intensify because you're slightly more physically awkward and stuff, but you're gonna be all G. Just focus on finding someone that loves you for who you are, focus on making yourself more confident and loving yourself, and then everything should kind of come together in the end, I believe. Anyways, so let me know your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know how you find love, blah, blah, blah. Remember to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. But most importantly, guys, remember to stay shiny because I love you.